the disciplined life. We're back at it again. It is a little past 6 this morning. Going for a nice little jog. Temperature is great. Hope everyone's still getting at it, whether it's running, walking, biking, rollerblading, whatever. Try and get out there, even if you got a family. You got to pay attention to them for a while. Don't forget to sneak out there every once in a while. So I hope everyone's doing well. We are headed down 3rd Street, about to cross Spring Garden. So with that being said, this morning we're going to be diving into Genesis 4, the story of Cain and Abel, right? 4th chapter of Genesis, first book in the Bible. Check it out. So we see that Adam and Eve end up having some kids, right? And you would think these are going to be they're going to be the best. They're going to be example setters. Well, they were, but I'll let you decide if it was good or not so good. So Adam and Eve end up conceiving. They end up having a little boy
named Cain.
And you see that Eve comments in the Bible. She's praising God. Wow, I have a son, a man child, right? Even the name
Cain,
it means something of value, right? We see that. And then she ends up giving birth to another son,
Abel.
Now you'll notice that there's no comment made. Eve's not praising God. And in fact, she might not be as happy considering she thought
Cain
was like the prize one. Even in the name
Abel,
it's valueless, has no value, right? So as we continue, they end up raising them, and we see that Cain ends up offering a sacrifice to the Lord. Now, I know some of you are like, what is that, right? If you haven't been to church or read your Bible or know, you're like, whoa, dude, you lost me. Check out Leviticus. It has all the laws that God required of his people, different sacrifices, right? And look that up. We see that fruits of the ground, grain, they were acceptable sacrifices. However, there was only one that atoned for sin, and that was an animal sacrifice. And who ended up doing that one? Abel. So, as we see that, right, we see that Cain gets a little upset. I believe the word says his countenance fell. That means if you looked at his expression on his face, you'd be like, whoa, he's really bummed out. What happened here? So, as we continue to read in Genesis 4, God ends up talking with him. And like a good father does, he disciplines his kids. He talks to them. Hey, what's the matter? We see that with Adam when they hid and covered